Can you share with us how you can prove that Yeshua, that Jesus, is Jewish?
Well, it's really simple. Our own Christian scriptures prove beyond any shadow of doubt that Jesus was Jewish. Unfortunately, most Christians have thought of him as being a Christian, and many have projected that he wasn't Jewish. Some have even gone to great lengths to try to prove that Jesus was not Jewish. I often say in some of my lectures that many Christians think that he was a Baptist. They know that his cousin John was a Baptist, so if John was a Baptist, then likely Jesus was too. But the reality is that Jesus was a Jew, and he never changed his religion. Jesus was of the tribe of Judah. The passage in Hebrews chapter 7 says that very clearly, that Jesus was from the tribe of Judah, which is the very tribe of among the Israeli people, the Israelite people, the one of the 12 tribes from which we get the term Jew, because Jew is merely a contraction of the word Judah. So Jesus was born of the tribe of Judah. He was born of a Jewish mother, which by modern reckoning would indicate his Jewishness as well. So Paul even clarifies this in Romans 7, where he says that Jesus comes to us from the Israelite people. He is very Jewish. A second thing is that the sign of his Jewishness and the seal of his Jewishness was placed on him, as the scriptures clearly tell us in the Gospels, on the 8th day of his life, when he was circumcised, thereby being initiated into God's covenant with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, and the covenant with all the Jewish people. So Jesus was born a Jew. He was circumcised as a Jew. He was reared by a Torah-observant Jewish family who did everything, as the scriptures say, according to the law of Moses. Then Jesus was recognized as being Jewish through his ministry. The woman at the well of Samaria recognized him as being Jewish. How did she recognize his Jewishness? Because of his external appearance. He was dressed in the way that Jewish people were to be dressed. He was groomed in the way that Jewish males were to be groomed, according to the commandments of the Torah, the commandments of the Holy Scriptures themselves. So she recognized right away he was Jewish. And what are you, being Jewish, even communicating with me? And then when Jesus died, the inscription was placed, a legal inscription, over the top of the cross on which Jesus was hung. And that inscription said, "This is Jesus, the King of the Jews." So even Pilate, the Roman procurator, recognized Jesus as being Jewish, even though perhaps he was making an aspersion to the Jews by saying that he was the King of the Jews. And then Jesus died a Jew. He was entombed as a Jew. He resurrected as a Jew. He ascended to heaven, according to our Christian understanding, as a Jew. He sits at the right hand of the Father, interceding for men as the high priest of the tribe of Judah again, for which reason God himself changed the priesthood from the Levitical tribe and from the Aaronic order, reverting to the Melchizedek order, which predated in Scripture the priesthood of Aaron, in order that Jesus could be a priest. And in our Christian understanding, Jesus is coming again as the Messiah, and when he comes again, he'll still be Jewish. And that's a very powerful understanding that goes all the way through the lifetimes, purposes, functions of Jesus himself, or as he was called among the Jewish people in his time, Yeshua.
Yeshua.